Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Scout Sniper 69 here again, and the gameplay I'm bringing you today is actually a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and this is a demolition gameplay on the map Rundown, and it's actually a pretty good game. I do end up going flawless, so there are no deaths in this video, so that's at least in my opinion, it's not exactly easy to do on Modern Warfare 2 anymore. I do still enjoy playing this game as long as there's not one of those lobbies. Oh, just get knifed. As long as it's not one of those lobbies with a bunch of noob tubes flying around, which thankfully this one wasn't for the most part. And I do still enjoy playing Modern Warfare 2 quite a bit. I enjoy Modern Warfare 2 more than Black Ops, I would even say. But about the gameplay itself, the class I'm using is basically my standard class if I want to get a good streak going. If I want to get a good score. It's just a FAMAS with a holographic sight and a standard pro loadout, just Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, Ninja Pro. None of that's new, none of that's different, none of that's special. But one of the things I want to talk about right now is what I will be posting in the future. Things I'll be posting in the future are everything essentially, just Battlefield, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops, and I didn't know, I personally liked the map Nuketown on Black Ops quite a bit. I didn't know if you guys did, so I would like to get some sort of input on that, if Nuketown is a map you guys would like to see, because I have some pretty good gameplays on Nuketown. I have like an 84 and 5 I think, and I have a flawless search and destroy. I have actually a few flawless gameplays on my hard drive. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, I can absolutely start posting up some flawlesses for you. Because I'm just trying to put out content that is entertaining to people, that people want to watch. That's just my goal here. So another thing I wanted to talk about is I'm thinking of starting a series. It's going to be called Know Your Weapon. And that will be talking about weapons in the Call of Duty series. For example, the AK-47. That's been in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and it's going to be in Modern Warfare 3. And what I would do is I would have footage of the weapon in-game, and I would talk about how the weapon performs in-game, but I bet you're saying, that's been done before. So many people do that. So many people do that really well. What I was thinking is I would also, on certain guns, I obviously couldn't do this for everyone, but on certain guns I would also be able to take footage of the gun in real life and talk about that, because me and my family, we actually have a decent gun collection. We actually own, AK-47s, M4s, so I have access to guns like that, the SKS, the Glock 17, so if you guys would like to see a video like that, I could absolutely do that. And you see right here the first round ends. I'm 8-0, but I've got my Harrier strike ready, so I'm going to start getting my air support kills. It's not going to be too long into this next round here before you start seeing the enemy team start to quit. And I can't really blame them. In their position, I probably would have started quitting too, because, after the Harrier, it's the payload, and they just start getting pounded. I wasn't running my kill streaks very high in this map. I don't know why. I was just doing the 5.79 standard, the Predator missile, the Harrier strike, and the payload. Because I certainly could have gotten an EMP, and I almost could have nuked him, but it was not to be. It was not to be this game. Really should have though. Could have had a higher score if I'd had the chopper gun or the AC-130 on. You see, my Harrier gets already taken out of the sky there. That only got me like what, 2, 3? I don't know. I wasn't counting. I don't think it got me that many kills, but I could be wrong. So, one thing you definitely hear me talk about in my videos is locking down an area. In Demolition, I don't try to protect both bomb sites. That's a mistake that I think a lot of people make. So I'm not trying to do that. I am not worrying about B right now. B is not my problem. Oh, yep, first host starts to leave here. What I'm trying to do here though is just lock down A and make sure no one can get to the A bomb site. Because even if they take B, they still have to take A. And I'm set up around A, and they're gonna have a tough time taking that bomb site with me camping up there. I mean, it's not really camping. I'm not sitting in a corner. I'm locking down an area. But with me sitting up there with my FAMAS, they're going to have a tough time taking that bomb site. So you can now see my Pablo's up there. My Pablo's doing work, demoralizing the enemy team. And I mean, between my teammates and the air support that's up there, there are not really even any enemy players that are even getting to my area, so there's not much for me to do around here. You'll see in a minute here, I will leave this area, and I will go basically just looking for kills, because there's no chance that they're going to win at this point. Yeah, one guy slips through and I pick him up. And here the second host starts to leave. And when it gets to this point in the game where there's just no way the enemy team is going to win, I will just kind of leave my lockdown area. I'll start just hunting around for kills, see if I can get any more. Because once I know the win is secured, I know the win is in place, there's no way they're going to beat us. I do like to bump up the old KD. So I see this guy, pick up him. He almost kills me with that RPG, almost messes up my flawless. But as we go, the third host leaves. I think there's a fourth host that leaves too. You see, there's one player on the enemy team. He's 0-4. He is not having a good day right now. So I'm 22-0 at this point, and I don't find anybody else the rest of the game. That is the ending score, 22-0. That's why I say I could have almost nuked him, not quite enough. But you know, other games, other days, nukes are fun, but it was not to be this game. Almost do get a last kill here though, don't quite manage it. But anyway, this was the Scout Sniper 69. If you guys could leave me a comment, I would really appreciate that on if that know your weapon idea sounds like it's at all interesting to you. Because I mean, I try to base this off of what I would want to watch personally, and I think combining in-game footage with actual footage of the weapon in real life is actually an interesting idea. But if you guys don't think so, that's totally fine. Just let me know. I'm all good with that. Thanks. See ya.